Paul, up to third in the Sky Bet Championship table. How does that sound?
It feels great. It's feelings in football we all live and dream, and to be that high in the league's a fantastic achievement for the players and the staff and everyone at the club. From where we were when we were relegated 18 months ago, to be in the position that we're in now. But we've played 9 games and it's a very demanding league. It's unforgiving, and it's only 5-6 days ago we were travelling back for Brentford on the floor. We were very disappointed how we played, how we performed. 5-6 days later we bounced back with 2 home wins, and the players deserve all the credit. Well, we're delighted with the league position because that's there for all to see. We're very much not stupid. We know what football brings, and we'll keep our feet very much on the ground and just keep working hard.
How pleasing is it this week to have done it in front of the home support? You said after the Brentford game to get back home and get back to what we're about in front of our home support.
We've had to show a side of the game certainly tonight that we're probably not renowned for, where I felt defensively we were very sound. We limited Bristol to very few chances in the game, and by the way, we had very few chances. It wasn't probably the game that we all predicted may well be, but that's important at football, that you do stay solid. And I felt in the last week or so we've just been being too expansive and giving teams too much space to run through us. Tonight I thought full backs were a little bit narrower, 2 central midfielders. I thought the team on the other side of the game was excellent, and I'm really pleased for the players because, like Bristol City tonight, it's a tough week when you've had to play the 3 games, especially when you start off like we did at Brentford. There's so much disappointment about. The best way to respond to people is not by speaking or anything else, it's by your actions, and 2 wins on the bounce in this division is an absolute pleasure.
I suppose it's that game management and understanding, because Shea Dunkley and Cedric Kipre with a number of interceptions and blocks and headers that they needed to put in.
Well, I think the important thing is the thing is you win as a team. I've always said this. I'm very, very reluctant to single players out. It's something I don't really like doing. As I say tonight, we've had a lot of plaudits for being a good passing team and playing football and different stuff. But tonight was a tough game. We only made 1 change with Griggy being injured, and the lads had to go again. And great credit, 6 minutes of injury time. Bristol City put us under a lot of pressure, but it's a great feeling when you win.
Didn't get many chances inside their penalty area tonight, but the first one that came along in that second half, Nick Powell puts away.
There wasn't many chances in the game. It was a game where probably both teams cancelled each other out, and a draw probably would have been a fair result. I think both managers probably would have shook hands on that. But then moments of magic is why the players are what they are, and players like Nick Powell gets all the plaudits he does because of them moments in games. And it was great ball in from Josh. It was a fantastic header by Nick. He hangs so well, he just guided into the corner. It was a great feeling for everyone in the stadium.
Looking at your home record here, all of your 17 league wins come after scoring the first goal. How important is that to sort of set the tone?
Keep going in football. It's a very unforgiving game. You've only got to look at certain teams, the big teams, and it changes so quickly, football, because if you can get ahead of yourself, you'll find yourself in trouble. You've only got to look, every team around can go on bad runs, and for us, while we enjoy winning tonight, it's great for the Wigan fans, especially when you're a promoted team. But disappointment's never far away in football, and you've got to keep your feet firmly on the ground and make sure we keep working hard and our habits are good, and hopefully we get them points that will make all our supporters happy.
3 games in a week, I'm sure that's asked a lot of the players, but now you've obviously got that full week ahead of going to Norwich.
Listen, the lads will get some time off now. They haven't had a day off or nothing. They've been in every day, they've trained hard, they've been watching videos, they've been doing all the stuff that sometimes after Brentford can be the really bad side. But when you win like tonight, albeit not our best performance by any stretch of the imagination, the feeling of turning around the corner and winning Tuesday and Friday is a fantastic feeling for us all. I'm just delighted for everyone.